Howdy ho everyone, it's Laurel here, and today's video is just kind of a little bonus, not my typical video, but I thought I would challenge myself to create a card with what is on my desk and only what is on my desk. So I thought I would bring you along for the ride. Here's a look at my desk, and I noticed as I was filming that my daughter had been there and put some hair bows or something on my light. Anyway, so here's a look at everything that is currently on my desk. Now, I have to say thank God for my magic mug because I would not have been able to really create much of anything if I didn't have my magic mug. There are some finished cards there. I'm going to scooch those out of the way. I'm going to get that mouse pad and keyboard out of the way, and I'm literally going to go in and see what we can create with what is on my desk, like literally. So this is my magic mug. I am dumping it out to see what I've got to work with here. So I typically put images and sentiments and everything inside that magic mug, and I'm pulling out coffee images. What a shocker. So I'm pulling out anything I can find in that mug that is coffee related. Got little peeking pets to see if I could get a pet peeking out of a coffee mug, but then I saw these little glasses. And immediately I'm like, yeah, got to do something Harry Potter, got to make some Harry Potter coffee. So that's literally what I'm going to do here. Now, this card is not going to have a whole bunch of extras and all these with these cool products, A, because they're not sitting on my desk, and B, I wanted to show you that you can make a neat card without having to have so much stuff. So I picked some of the inks of the colors that I liked. I went with the fall theme, and I'm just going to do some ink blending. I'm going to speed this part up because I ink blend very slowly. But I'm using 4 different color inks that I thought would look pretty together. And when you ink blend, no matter what tool you're using, and there are quite a few different tools on the market, I'm sure you know, which ones do you like? What do you use? I'm reaching for my Amazon makeup brushes right now, but really lots of different things you can use. You don't need to go spend $100 on high dollar ink blending brushes, unless of course you want to. And if you do, awesome, do it. But here I am blending, blending, blending. My arm is aching, achy. Don't tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart. He's like a one-hit wonder, isn't he, that Billy Ray Cyrus? Anyway, once I'm done blending. Now here's another little trick, if you do some ink blending and you might get some smudges on your card like you can see here, or you put a little bit too much ink in one place, what you can do if you're using a water-based ink is do some water flicks, and that's what I'm going to do in just a second. I decided to take that image and use some leftover ink to put on that image, but I don't like it, so I'm going to cover it up in just a second. But anyway, moving on. So first I'm going to take my glue. I love the Sparely Arts glue. I get asked about it all the time. I love it. I'll link it below for you. It's fantastic. You can get it from Amazon or Catherine Pooler. It dries medium. That is not right. It's a medium that dries matte is what I meant to say. So it dries clear, goes on white, dries clear. All right, so like I mentioned before, I got to do me a Harry Potter mug. So I have a pen. I'm drawing on the little lightning bolt for the Harry Potter coffee. And then here's the water flicking. I just love water flicking. And this is not watercolor cardstock, by the way. I just grabbed regular white cardstock that I had. That is the only thing that wasn't on my desk, by the way. Full disclosure, I did have to get a piece of white cardstock because I didn't have that sitting on my desk, but everything else was on my desk. I'm going to dab away the water, and then you can see those beautiful water flicks that kind of blends all the color together. If you maybe did a oopsie and got little ink smudges where you didn't want them, or you were a little heavy-handed or whatever, that's going to help you out right there, as long as you're using a water-based ink. So now that I've got this is a little gouache, by the way, and I just watered it down just a tad, and I'm going around and adding the white back into the coffee rim. I did not like the color when I blended it on there. And then while I had that out there, I flicked on some white gouache too. And gouache will sit on top of the paper and not seep underneath it, so that white's really going to show. Now at this point, I took a good 3 to 4 minutes. I didn't film that because y'all would have fallen asleep. But to figure out a sentiment, I needed something to rest it on. I normally would get washi tape or pattern paper or something to create a ground for my coffee, but I'm using what I had on my desk, so I found a thick sentiment, and I'm going to use that as kind of like my base to kind of set my coffee on. Thinking of you, I think of coffee all the time. I think of Harry Potter all the time. why not just mesh those two together? So I went ahead and put some glue on the back of that, and I'm going to stick that down there. And then I had another coffee cup in the magic mug, and I went ahead and stuck that back there. I would have loved to add some fun pattern paper or a hello, or a strip of washi tape or something like that, but I had to stick with what I had on my desk. So I'm going to flick on a little bit of black. This is permanent black ink from PH Martin, and that'll sit on top of the paper as well. I also needed to accentuate the little eyes and the glasses, so I'm just going to use that and add a little dot here, dot there. Boom, I got my glasses, my little Harry Potter scar, and we're rocking and rolling. Then I took a card to use as a ruler that was sitting off to the side, and I'm going to go ahead and draw a straight line with black, and that's going to kind of act as some washi tape I probably would have stuck on the side over there. I would have gone in with some glossy accents inside the glasses to add a little bit of something something, but all in all, with what I had to use, with what I had to work with on my desk, I think I did a good job, quite frankly. Pat myself on the back, not really, but it's what I had. Here's the mess I'm left with. Got to go finish off my coat, clean up this mess. But so why did I film this? I don't know. I wanted to challenge myself. Oh, by the way, I knocked the garbage can over while I was filming, so I got to go clean all that up. But anyway, take a look at what's on your desk. See if you can create anything. I encourage you to create your own magic mug. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I do have a time-saving tips video right here for you. Click on it. It's going to show you a whole bunch of tips, but it's also going to talk to you about the magic mug. See what you've got. See if you can challenge yourself to create something with what you already have, whether it's on your desk, in a bin, somewhere. Don't run out and buy anything. Just see what you can make. Make it work, as Tim Gunn says from Project Runway. Back in the day when Project Runway was good. All right, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.